Your wealth is a simulation. See this cramped East LA studio. Then you wake up to 5 cents. Is this your reality or a simulation error? However, a digital glitch ripples, and this dump transforms into a massive Bel Air mansion. Comfort is blinding. Silk pillows and gold passes replace the filth. Status costs everything. Boutique coffee in hand overlooking a hazy LA. Control is an illusion. A prompt appears. Choose your reality for today. Success is a choice. The 100K path traps you in a bus line. Luxury doesn't travel. You clutch that boutique coffee as diesel fumes fill the air. Status is flickering. A glitch puts you inside a leather-bound, chauffeured Rolls-Royce. Money buys literal gold. Your coffee now comes with edible gold leaf garnish. Wealth is a glitch. The million-dollar balance flickers before vanishing into thin air. Time is your enemy. Sprinting across traffic just to save a low-wage job. But the $1 million view is different. You're stepping onto a private helipad above the LA skyline. Then you flash the gold VIP pass. Rotors roar as the city becomes a miniature playground below. However, the simulation snaps back. Now you're sweating in a non-AC car on the 405 freeway. Yet, a notification hits your cracked screen. Is this debt the only thing that's actually real? Meanwhile, the view shifts. You're looking down at that same traffic jam from a private helicopter. But you discard the empty cup into a sleek bin. Does luxury make even trash feel significant? But you're eating $2 tacos while dust from the construction site seasons every single bite. Then, the simulation flips to a 20-course lunch where every single dish is edible art. Yet, your cracked phone buzzes. It's a text from the landlord. Rent is overdue again. But you bypass the 3-hour line. This gold pass is the only key that matters now. Meanwhile, on Rodeo Drive, you're a ghost. You see the glass, but you can't touch it. Then, the doors lock behind you. Silence falls as the manager clears the store for you. But this watch costs $50,000. It feels heavier than your entire life's savings. However, the simulation glitches. Now you're in a thrift store wearing a coat with missing buttons. Yet, you still feel the gold pass. Can this piece of metal save you from this reality? But you're pouring juice for elites who look exactly like your $1 million self. It hurts. Then, you're signing a $1 million contract with a diamond pen. This life is just a signature away. Yet, the screen shatters more. 5 cents remains. Is the simulation breaking, or is this real? But you refill that luxury cup with tap water. This cup is your only link to wealth. Then, you're at a rooftop party where even the pool water is imported from the French Alps. Yet, a celebrity nods at you. They don't see you. They only see that gold-plated VIP pass. But you're behind a fence now, snapping a blurry photo of the celebrity you just met. Then, a portal opens in a dark alley. You step through as both realities begin to merge. Meanwhile, you emerge into a luxury spa. Crushed pearls are massaged into your skin, masking the struggle. Yet, the $100,000 reality hits as you soak sore feet in a cheap plastic bucket of salt. But you clutch that boutique cup in both realities simultaneously. It's the only anchor you have left. Then, the cracked phone rings. A voice warns that the simulation is now entering the evening phase. Yet, you're ironing a shirt with a boiling pot because you can't afford a real steamer. But the simulation flips, and a personal stylist fits you into a custom $5,000 tuxedo. Then, you grab that gold-plated pass, heading toward the most exclusive gala in the Hollywood Hills.
Meanwhile, you're squeezed into a rideshare with strangers, heading toward the back alley staff entrance.
Then you arrive in a vintage Ferrari worth more than most neighborhoods. The world is yours. However, paparazzi flashes blind you, but this cardboard cup is the only thing keeping you grounded. But your hands bleed as you unload champagne crates for the people you just dined with. Then you look through the glass. Your million-dollar self is laughing, while you're just the help. However, your phone vibrates with 5% battery left. The simulation is dying, and so are you. But the Gold Pass opens a hidden lounge. Behind a bookshelf, a world of power waits. Then, a silver platter overflows with gadgets. Every dream device is served on a plate. However, your broke self is cleaning broken glass, bleeding while the rich version celebrates nearby. Yet, a guest ignores your bloody hands, mistaking your posture for that of the millionaire version. But the simulation glitches violently as both versions of you finally lock eyes across the crowded room. Then, the boutique cup falls from both hands, hitting the floor at the exact same moment. But the Gold Pass glows blindingly. Is the wealth you chased finally burning your soul away? However, your reality dissolves into green code. You must choose a life before it's gone forever. Then, 5 cents becomes infinity. Does unlimited wealth matter if you lose who you actually are? However, the million-dollar world screams with neon colors. Is this paradise or a digital prison? But you look at the cardboard cup. This humble object held the simulation together all along. Then, the Gold Pass whispers. It claims true wealth isn't owned, it's actually just a feeling. But the broke version of you takes the stage. The spotlight finally finds the man behind the mask. Then, your wealthy self cheers from the crowd. Why is the master applauding the servant's rise? However, a final prompt appears. Which life felt real? The struggle or the golden cage? Yet, the cracked screen reflects a man who is both rich and poor at once. Then, the walls crumble. The gala vanishes, leaving you alone with the midnight Los Angeles skyline. Meanwhile, you're perched on a skyscraper's edge, balancing between peak luxury and the brutal street struggle. But you drink the liquid light, realizing wealth and struggle are just two sides of one coin. Then, the Gold Pass becomes a key. You find the lock floating in the neon night air. However, you turn the key. The simulation resets, painting Los Angeles in a neutral, peaceful gray. Then, a menu appears. Will you share the wealth or keep the simulation's gold for yourself? But you swipe through destinies. Your cracked phone now controls the fate of every soul in LA. Yet, the 5 cents vanishes. It's replaced by the collective heartbeat of a city finally made whole. Then, both versions merge. You're finally one man, holding the power of two worlds in your heart. But the boutique cup remains, a permanent reminder that perspective is the only wealth that actually lasts. However, the clock resets. Make your final choice before the simulation dissolves into the morning sun. Then, you choose the middle ground, where struggle and success finally find a peaceful balance. Meanwhile, the sunrise glows over the mountains, bringing a clarity no amount of gold can buy. Yet, the Gold Pass dissolves into dust, carried away by the cold Santa Ana winds forever. Then, the cracks vanish. The screen reads, "Simulation complete." You finally mastered the balance of Los Angeles. But you wake up, holding a plain cup, You realize real wealth is your own perspective.